Step, two step, two step. Watch me two step. Watch me get jiggy with it. Yo, what up? What up? Let me make sure we good, man. Cause last time, boy, they was trying to get your boy. Hold on. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Teddy Payne, Teddy has. Mm-mm. 4, 3, 2, 2. Trying to figure out what's going on, y'all. We're supposed to be live right now, but right now I'm not seeing it. 6:52. It's good, bro. Let's see. All right. Hold on. Let me see. It says connected to something. All right. All right. All right. We're good. We got like a million thousand headphones right now. What's good, people? What up? What up? So I'm not gonna lie. I actually seen this video and I wanted to react to it because I feel like this is a very, very important talk that needs to be had with a lot of people. All right. So let me just be honest with you guys. When I first seen some of the video, I was like, yo, come on, bro. You being a little bit too harsh. Like, calm down, man. And then when I actually listened to her speak and he referenced something that actually happened a little bit earlier in the podcast, and she didn't disagree with it. I'm just like, oh wow. Well, it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? But I also listened to the things that she said during the conversation. I was just like, yeah, this was probably one of those talks that needed to be had, and I'm not gonna say that he was wrong for it, man. I feel like a lot of points that he made was spot freaking on. But anywho, before we get into that, man, y'all already know y'all need to like this video. Go ahead and comment up under it. Let me know where you guys are from. Hit that subscribe button, and we're gonna get into that thing, man. So we're gonna give people enough time to get in here. So I'll see you guys in a few. Yo, what up? What up? Copy red-handed. That boy ready to game, man. Anywho, let's go ahead and get into this thing, man. All right, so like we talked about earlier, man, this is going to be about your boy Anton on Anton Daniels, and I want to say they were on the Lapeef Let's Talk. Again, very, very important conversation that needs to be had, man. So let's go ahead and get into this thing. Let's check the audio and make sure we good, though, because y'all know how this thing can act up sometimes. All right. Go ahead and add this to. Hey, hold on. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Hold on 1 second. Let's see. My bad. They gotta play the commercial first. Can't make this stuff up, people. All right, here we go. Now, again, at first I was just with the, dang man, why he going so hard? And then it started to make perfect sense, people. Exit screen share. Uh-oh. Yo, what's going on? All right, here we go. Turn it off. Turn this on. Make sure that echo ain't playing in the back. Let's see. Testing, 1, 2. Testing, 1, 2. Katie on the ones and twos. Turn it. Oh, yes, y'all, bro. All right, you guys should be able to hear me. Let's see. Shout out to the people that dropped those comments. My bad, man. Let me see. What we got? We got all the way from the UK now. Chicago in the building was good. What up? Let's see what else we got. Buffalo, New York. Oh, it's cold up there, player. LA, I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad. You ain't from no damn. What is that? Bangladesh? No, you ain't from no damn Bangladesh. Man, cut that mess out, bro. Cut the crap. Georgia, we got a Georgia Peach in the house. Georgia Peach people are cool. Love Georgia people. Hi everyone. What up? And then we just got some highs and whatnot. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, man. Cut that. Let's get it. All right, people. Let's see. Hopefully everything is good. Let's see.
What's wrong with a man listening to him?
Ooh, yeah, that audio sounds good. Let's get it.
And I don't see nothing wrong with a man listening to his woman to get some advice from her. It's not saying that you're not a man because you're not hearing your woman out or because a woman is telling you what to do. All of us came from a woman.
Wait a minute, player. Hold on. Your woman telling you what to telling you what to do. She already done started down the wrong. Who's gonna jump in first?
So when I'm hearing Anton speak, which I'm not just keep trying to relate to him, he came from a woman as well. So it's like, are you telling me you never listen to your mom?
So you already know he about to address her. So she coming.
I'm growing up because you're saying that a man don't listen to a woman, like that make you less of a man. I'm just confused. So that's why I was just like, balance is right. And I just didn't want to say anything because I'm still confused on the first conversation and I haven't got past that yet.
So are they on? Let me see. The union is the purpose of your family. Not your happiness. Okay, so cause I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I haven't seen the whole entire. It would be hard for me to watch a whole stream. And their streams are longish, but so she's saying she hasn't gotten over the initial whatever the last question was or whatever, or the first question was or whatever. So she hasn't gotten over that just yet. So let's see what you're gonna say.
You come from a man. You come from your daddy's balls. Your woman, the mama is just the egg.
Your mom,
yeah, right. You're right. Yeah. You definitely came from your father's sperm. All right. And then the woman just holds the baby until it's time to push the child out.
A woman. Your dad did not give birth to you. Your mother
Your
did.
mom
Mom is
your
just
mom
a-
was just
Just the oven, bun in the oven. I heard a lot of
an
that.
incubator. You come from your father.
That was say
That's where you
incubate.
come from. I don't know. Listen, I can't speak to your personal situation, although you did mention it. I'm not going to speak to your personal situation, but let me help you to understand something. The dudes that came before us, and again, this has nothing to do with you, was simps. They were weak. They said,
I'm not going to. My
they
dad
said
was.
happy life. I'm not talking about you.
Okay,
What?
well, I don't want to bring that up because my dad wasn't a simp.
Did not. Oh, yeah.
Here we go. Here's the issue, man. She's listening to respond instead of just listening. Just use your ears. The man clearly stated several times that, he's not talking directly to you, even though, she said something about her situation, I'm guessing, prior to this. He's like, listen, we're not talking about you. This is to the panel. Like, I'm going to address this thing, but not to you directly. He said that, man. Am I tripping? Am I tripping?
I'm not talking about you. Was simps. You mentioned it. I'm not going to speak to your personal situation, but let me help you to understand something. The dudes that came before us, and again, this has nothing to do with you.
This has nothing to do with you. He clearly said, this has nothing to do with you. The dudes that came before, this has nothing to do with you. And she still took it personal. She cold over there, y'all. She cold.
Was simps. They were weak.
Trigger, look out. Look. Ready.
They said,
I'm not going to. My
they
dad
said
was.
happy life. I'm not talking about you. They
Okay,
said
well, I don't
happy
want to bring
life.
that up because my dad wasn't a simp.
Did not. Oh, yeah. You're not a good listener,
JR play too much, man. That boy crazy.
right?
I'm a great listener because this is my first time. This is my first time saying anything that to you. I listened to you earlier. And
Twice by saying that I was not referring to you specifically.
He did.
And then you went to go on about how it is that this is represented. This ain't about you. This is
I
about
came
life.
and I said I wanted to make that clear that my father was not a simp. It's the same thing you.
We are completely aware of that, man. But the issue is, like, at least allow that man to speak and get out whatever he's trying to get out before you buddy.
Were doing with people earlier. You don't like when somebody do something that you do. You were doing this to people earlier when they were speaking. All I'm saying to you is my father is not a simp. That's not an argument. My father is not a simp. That's
Come on, Mr. Lego. Don't be that guy, bro. Don't be that guy.
all I was saying.
And how would you know?
I know for a fact my father
How?
is not a simp.
How?
My father is very intelligent, and my father.
What? What does being a simp have to do with being intelligent? I'm confused. Is she saying no, you know what, I can't give her that grace. we're gonna allow her to speak.
Father is
What does being
very
intelligent
successful.
got to do with being a simp?
Your father is very successful. Your father is very intelligent and very successful. Okay.
It doesn't matter. He wasn't a simp.
How
And
do
we're
you
going
know?
to leave it at
How
that.
do you
And I'm
know?
not going to allow you to say my father's a simp because he's.
See, she messing up, man. She messing up. If you gonna speak on something, speak on it, man. Because right now, what you did is you're talking in circles, man. What you're saying is not making any sense at all. She said her father's not a simp. She said her father is very intelligent and he's very successful. Does she? Maybe she doesn't understand or she doesn't know what the word simp means.
I never said that he was. But see,
But
listen.
you just said, how do I know that?
He
I'm
never
saying
called your
he's
father
not
a
simp.
simp.
No, hold on, Mr. Lego. Let me
Yeah,
cook. Let me
bro.
cook.
Yeah, listen. It's just some people you can't tell. Just
You know how I know that your father was possibly a simp?
He was not a simp.
Do you know how I know your father was possibly a simp? Because you automatically triggered by it and nobody called him a simp.
fact.
I'm triggered by it because my
Yes, you
father
are.
was a great man, and I don't allow nobody to talk crazy about my
But
father.
nobody.
But listen, he never. This is the issue. This is the problem right here. He did not say that her father wasn't a good man. He did not say that her father was a simp. He didn't say that her father wasn't intelligent. He didn't say anything about her father. what he said was the men that came before, and that's just talking about some guys in general. That could be some mofos down the block or whatever, man. Just speaking to people in general. But the fact that she has gotten triggered by what he just said, it don't look good. It don't look good at all.
Nobody mentioned
you have a
your
daughter?
father.
Do you have a daughter?
Did anybody mention your father?
Do you have a daughter?
Did anybody?
Let me tell you something, boy. She used to winning these arguments, boy, for real, by talking in circles.
Mention your
Do
father?
you have a daughter?
I do.
Just answer.
Okay. If your daughter was sitting on this panel, you would want your daughter to speak highly of you as well. I'm not going to allow
Not nobody.
But see, here's the thing. Here's the issue. It's not about his daughter speaking highly of him. It's being able to have a sense of awareness to know that, okay, this guy doesn't know me from a hill of beans. He don't know my brothers, if she got brothers. He don't know my dad, my uncles, if she has uncles or whatever. He don't know any people that's associated to me. And he clearly stated that, I'm not speaking to you directly. I'm just basically talking in general. And the fact that she's triggered by this, hopefully, his daughter already knows, or she believes that my dad is not a simp. And so if someone was to reference guys in general, then this would not trigger me because I don't believe that to be my dad.
Nobody asked about
recordings.
Come on, StreamYard, man. StreamYard, I want you to come back so bad, man. Come on, dog.
So excited
We
to
are
announce
literally
that.
using EV Muffs right
He's
now.
not a simp.
if nobody asked about me. If nobody asked about me, see, are you married?
I'm not.
Hi, damn. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. She about to go down that damn rabbit hole. Here we go.
I'm married, but
I know you're not fucking married.
You don't know that I'm not married.
I do know because I can tell by that badass attitude. Listen, you already about to snatch dreams out the air. You're shaking your head. You're talking with your neck and shit. You're mentioning shit that nobody even ever brought up. I never brought up your fucking father. Not once. As a matter of fact, I made sure that you knew. Wait a second. If you be quiet for long enough to let somebody actually talk, you don't have to respond to something that I didn't even say. If you just be quiet for 5 seconds, you will understand the sentiment, and then you probably could get married. You would not be impacted by all of these fucking stories that you've heard inside of your salon.
You know what's crazy? You are judging me when you don't even know me.
Such.
Lord, hamburger, man. Hamburger. That's all I'm going to say. Look at old girl's face. Look at that Coach Balance. Look at her face, man.
You lamb.
You don't even know me.
Hold on, y'all. Rashawn, don't Rashawn. No, wait. Stop.
He's the only person on this
I don't have to know you to ask you
I'm not
specific
married
questions.
because I'm not married.
Man, she's just making herself look even worse than what it already is, man. Yeah, dog. Instead of just listening, like you could have put yourself in a better situation if you actually just sit back and just listen sometimes. Again, some people listen to respond. And when you do things like that, man, you leave yourself open for the gut check. And that's exactly what's happening right now. She's exposed. She out there, man. And he about to counter.
I've been engaged three times. I don't
She said she's been engaged. She's been what, proposed to? What did she say? She said something 3 times.
I'm not married because I'm not married. I've been engaged three times.
She said she's been engaged 3 times. This is nothing. Listen, some people wear this thing like a badge of honor, men and women, man. That's not a plus. You've been engaged 3 times. I don't know if it was to the same person or 3 different people. That is not a freaking badge of honor, man.
I guarantee you I heard that 1,000 times from a bunch of chicks that was masculine as fuck.
But you just said that if I listen, I will be married. That's
Yeah, because you ain't quiet enough to actually
saying I've been engaged.
This is what I guarantee you. I guarantee you, after this show,
The coach just put a finger up. Wait, because she listening. Hold on, wait. Let me.
you're gonna have a life reality check. Because it's not gonna sit well with you. And the reason it's not gonna sit well with you is because you're wrong as fuck. You over talking after you said that you don't over talk.
So that right there was what got me. So I'm guessing prior to, you know, this conversation or whatever, early on, she said that she don't over talk. Ha, damn. That's right. You have to be careful about people that's paying attention to the things that you say, because they're gonna bring that thing back. And if you've been lying,
You led with that fake ass femininity when you first came on the panel. I don't over talk. I don't even respond. Now look at you.
Good. Look at her face. She knows she done got caught. That's a look. Look at Mr. Let Go. That boy cheesing. That boy cheesing like a boy. But listen, this is the issue right here, man. If you have fake femininity, men can smell that on you. All right? And I know a lot of people want to believe that there are a lot of dumb men out here. I'm not saying that it's not. It is some crazy mofos out here that'll fall for that mess. But you can't fool people like I'm just gonna use Anton as an example for this. You can't fool people like this dude right here. Paying close attention to it, like, no, something don't smell right, man. I can sense it on. I can sense that doggone masculinity up under that fake feminine. It's like cheap perfume. We can smell that, man. Like, bro, that's from the liquor store. I know cheap perfume when I smell it, man. We can smell it from a mile of freaking way. And the thing is, the easy way to tell when it's fake femininity is just have a conversation. Have a basic conversation with someone. It's gonna come out, because the minute that they feel like they've been disrespected or whatever, it's gonna come out. They're gonna show their doggone true colors. He done sniffed it out, man.
You ain't out of character. This is who you fucking really are.
Facts. That's what it is. This is who you truly are. When you take away that fake femininity, that doggone masculine, strong, hard exterior is right up under that doggone thing. And that's the reason why she's been, quote unquote, engaged 3 times but hasn't got married. Because there was one of 2 things. Either she got around a guy that she didn't value, or got around some guys that she didn't value, which is, okay, weaker men, or she got with a guy and he started to sense, you know what? Something ain't right. I can smell it. That ain't real. That's fake, cuz.
And all I did was bring it out of you. See, the unique thing about me is that if you sit around me long enough, I'm gonna bring that bullshit up out of you. And you can't sit here and sell me something that ain't real. I knew you wasn't fucking married. And now, because of your behavior, not because of your father, but because of your behavior, I'm questioning whether or not your father is a simp. And the reason I'm questioning whether or not your father is a simp is because there's no way that a dude that's not a simp, daughter is gonna be on here talking that bullshit, leading with that fake ass femininity, and then gonna come on here trying to talk to me like you know what the fuck is going. I don't think you really knew what you was getting yourself into.
Man, look at everybody on the panel. Look at old girl. Now he actually got into it, I heard, with this young lady as well. But we'll
I'm
say
not
that
the
for
one.
another video.
I'm gonna tell you the fucking truth. I'm not here to sugarcoat.
Dropping
I'm not
F
trying to get
bombs.
on your good side. None of that. So either you can take the advice so that you can actually get the results, and it ain't even got to be the results when it come to marriage. It got to do with how you moving as a woman. That shit.
That's what I be trying to tell people, man. Listen, just forget about, you know what I mean, just the result. If you want to be married, that's one thing. But still, when you're moving through life and you're just having basic conversations and all this other stuff, it's things that men along the way should have taught you. If your dad didn't teach you, then your ex-boyfriend or your current boyfriend should have taught you. It's a sense of awareness and understanding, like, listen, okay, all right. Women are supposed to move in a different type of manner. Men and women are not the same. Understand that. All right. It's a certain way that you're supposed to move. You're supposed to speak and, you know, engage in conversation and everything when you're a woman versus when you're a man. All right? Some women don't understand that. And regardless if you have one relationship, two, 50, whatever, those men that you have been in a relationship with, they should have been giving you or letting you know or giving you a sense of direction that, hey, maybe you don't want to move like that. Because it probably won't end well. If you're having a conversation or you're moving through life, it's better to move in this manner. All right, it's better when you're having a conversation and you're trying to get your point across to a man, then maybe try to speak like this to get your. Because again, I've seen so many women when it comes to having a conversation, they'll go all around the doggone subject and don't make any doggone sense. All right, let's just go ahead and cut through all of that BS. You don't have to be hard when you do it. You can still be soft, still be feminine, and still be direct.
It's fake.
Lord help us.
And all I'm doing is calling it out. You expose yourself. So you can take this shit and move differently, or you can continue to lead with that fake ass femininity and not getting the results that you want.
You're not gonna get anywhere with that fake femininity BS. I'm telling you, you're gonna take 2 steps forward and continue to take 6 steps back every freaking time.
And lean to your father. Which one you want? How you gonna move? Because all of this is bullshit that you're selling right now. It's fake as fuck. Because you're a damn mouth.
Oh shit! Come on, Jr. Man, look at Mr. Let Go, man. That boy Jesus.
Hey, yo, no, that's not, wait, no,
Sean.
How many times have I seen this shit?
hey, yo, I know you gotta do this to me, boy. Look, women don't listen, they interpret. So there was a lot of interpreting that. So, ladies, just period, everybody just watching or whatever, understand that a lot of the times when you try to argue with a man or a woman, you're interpreting what somebody said, and you just go down a fucking rabbit hole when you don't necessarily need to. We have to, well, y'all have to, because men don't do this, stop interpreting what somebody said. He said twice.
Mr. Lego.
Yeah.
The reality is that I wanted to
Hey, listen. I think he about to make a really, really valid point.
be successful.
And this is the ultimate. This is like the overall. This is it's always bigger than a conversation. It's always bigger than one conversation. That's why I always say anytime I converse with anybody, whether they look at it as good or bad, it's always good. It's always better because now we have a little bit more insight, and it's always better to look at the overall goal. All right. So
My general sentiment in life is to have everybody that eventually come in contact with me take something positive out of it.
there it is. All right. That's what I was trying to say. All right. There's always something positive that you're going to get out of the conversation. The fact that you actually had the conversation, it is another chance for you to practice. All right. That's why every conversation that I have now is practice. Practice staying in your masculine. Practice staying in your feminine. When you feel like you've been disrespected or whatever, practice. All right. Understand. Okay. Remain feminine. Remain masculine. Do not allow my feelings to get me off of my square. I understand if I get into my emotions, it's going to be a little bit harder to communicate, and things can go all over the place. All right. But if I stay in my masculine, I stay in my feminine, and I start to maybe ask questions. If I feel like I've been offended, then maybe there's been like a miscommunication right there or whatever. So let me ask some questions to get a better understanding to what they're trying to say, or get a better explanation toward. Because she could have just said, I ain't even gonna say that because he clearly said, this has nothing to do with you. So I can't even back up, man. Good.
I'm not saying this just because I want to get on her or some shit. I'm saying it because it's real. And I'm not sure if the people that's in her inner circle, and I don't know who's in her inner circle, I'm talking about her friends, any dude that she'd never interacted with, I'm not sure if they've ever actually been honest enough to tell her the truth.
This is another point that I've made time after time after time, man. People that are in your circle, people that you have conversations with on a daily, whether it's your brother, your sister, your mom, your auntie, your aunt, or whatever. Women, especially women. All right, you have a lot of girlfriends and all these other things or whatever. Like, are you guys not communicating and talking to these doggone people and getting them to have a better understanding? Like, if you are in a relationship with a guy, is he not having these type of conversations with you to help with a sense of awareness? That's why I told you guys this year. That's what it's all about. Awareness. Awareness is the word for this year. Awareness is everything. Awareness is key. When you pay attention, when you really pay attention to what's going on, the conversation, and everything, and you have that sense of awareness when you're communicating to someone and you're looking at the bigger picture, I'm telling you, man, things are always going to go in your favor. Always. So, young ladies, if you're going to get with a guy, make sure this guy is teaching you awareness at least. Like he should be giving you a sense of awareness, some type of sense of direction or something. Like forget about the providing and all of that other stuff, man. He should be well, we'll get it.
Because I'm not emotionally attached to her, I don't have any personal vendetta. I don't even know her from a can of paint. She probably don't know me. I can be real. I'm gonna tell her the truth. That shit is not kosher. That shit is not cool. And she's basically, I never even said anything about her father whatsoever. I prefaced the conversation twice by saying, this is not personal to you. Mm-hmm. This has nothing to do with you. And then she went on a tangent about her father.
It's unfortunate, but like you can look in her face and tell, like, he's speaking the truth though. He's honestly he's giving her the truth, and it looks like she's uncomfortable. But hopefully she's not taking this as what he was saying. This is not me trying to get the best of her, trying to argue with her, trying to, talk down to her. This is me trying to get her to understand. Listen, I was not saying this because I was, throwing jabs or punches at your father. I clearly said twice that, even though you said blah, 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 this is not directed towards you. This is just basically in general. All right. And then he was going to go on to state his point, and he was saying something about happy wife, happy life, which is what most of the older generation has been told and what they preach. All right.
Now, what is that supposed to say? What does that communicate?
Women don't listen, they interpret.
Because communication is 90% body language. It's 90% of the things that you don't say when you're not supposed to say it. It's not the thing that you're trying to communicate to other people. I pay attention to that shit. I'm not listening to what she's saying. I'm listening to how she reacts. And I pay attention to, like, really focus in on the things that people say when they first come on the panel. I paid attention when she said that shit. She said it. Oh, I don't jump in and all of that. But what the fuck is this? And I want her to be great. And I hope this shit burn. I hope this shit bother her.
All right, Rayshawn, go ahead and cake break.
I hope.
So, he's basically saying the reason, and I'm guessing right now, I'm thinking, but the reason why he's saying, I hope this bothers her, I hope it burns, and I hope she takes this message or whatever, and it inserts some type of change in her. I actually had a guy, man, one of my homeboys, man, a longtime friend of mine. We were, just chilling or whatever one day or whatever, and he made a comment about something. And, me personally, back in the day, I was like, I was a fighter. So I kind of wanted to fight. I wanted to beat him up. Like, hey, man, chill. Listen, when I say things like this, I've noticed something about you. Anytime somebody says something or whatever, challenges or something like that, if you don't put your hands on them, you'll go a million times harder that next day. So just say, for instance, hey, Katie, you shellacking in the doggone weight room. What? Go a million times harder, like, hey, man, you ain't working as hard as you used to. He was like, even though it kind of looks on the outside as a hater tactic, it's actually helping you, like, go above. And I was just like, man, that's interesting, dog. I still feel like he was hating. We go.
And she toss and turn all fucking night, and she see me in her dreams, and that shit is like, I hate that fucking Anton. Because at the end of the day,
it's all about change. You can hate the messenger, you can shoot the whatever. But it's all about change at the end of the day. And if you are coming on a panel, you're lying, you're leading with that fake femininity, men are able to smell that. They can sense that. All right. And the reason why she's been engaged 3 times or whatever is because of that fake femininity. That's what she led with. That's what she leads with. She's probably used to, you know, tricking those lesser men into getting what she wants because she's used to leading with that fake femininity. And she finally ran into a guy that has been real and been honest with her for the first time in her life. That's the reason why she's so uncomfortable right now. Is because no man has been brave enough to tell her, listen, I know it's fake. When you came in here leading with that fake D, I already knew what time it was. I was just waiting on the opportunity to show you. And now he has. And again, I hope that she looks at this and she starts to hopefully insert real change. Like she actually go and get coaching. You know what I mean? And hopefully it's from a soft, feminine woman. Because you can't just flip the switch like that, man. A lot of people think, a lot of men, a lot of women think they can just flip the switch and they can go from hard exterior whatever to feminine. Or they start to insert that fake feminine. It don't work like that. Same thing go for guys. You know, just because, you know, I fight or whatever, that means I'm masculine. No, it don't work like that, bro. This is each and every day you constantly working in your head, thinking every single last conversation that I'm having with somebody, every single last interaction that I'm having with someone, I am constantly working on that. But the moment that you feel like you've been disrespected or whatever, if you resort right back to that hard exterior woman, I'm talking to women right now, you resort right back to that hard exterior or whatever, back to what you're used to, that's fake. Same thing go for men. If you resort right back to that feminine side of you, that's fake. That's fake masculinity. You need to work on that, man, each and every day.
It's real. It's real.
And this is how women learn how to be around masculine.
Conversation. I know you're going to a
Go ahead, Rashad.
She's gonna move a little bit differently, bro.
Again, man, don't disagree at all with the points that he was making about that, man. Very, very important. I think this was a really, really dope topic, man. Because bottom line is, man, a lot of people are going to be able to sense that fake itch. May not be in the beginning, but before long, your true colors are going to show themselves. That's bottom line. Your true colors are going to show themselves. And the reason why a lot of people can't get the results, like, yeah, you might be able to get in the door for a short amount of time. Yeah, you know what I mean? For a short amount of time. But eventually when that person is around you long enough, they're going to start to see the real you. All right? So that's why you got to put forth real change, man. You got to actually put forth the work and the blood and the sweat and the tears and the effort each and every day to try to grow to reach a new level, somewhere that you've never been. So don't just think all of a sudden, like, you know, I've even had a few comments here and there, man. I don't claim that. I have not reached that point just yet. This is me breaking years and years of old habits. And it's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen in a week. It's not going to happen in a month. It may not happen in a freaking year. This is change over time, man. And me actually seeing change and seeing the results from that change. Anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and end this live right here, man. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, man. Shout out to my boy Anton, Daniels, and Lapeef Let's Talk Network for that, man. Yo, again, very, very important conversation to have, man. And I'm glad that I stumbled upon that doggone video because it made perfect sense. I haven't seen the Lapeef Network, and I don't know how long. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I don't watch one of those videos, man. I've been busy trying to knock out some other stuff. But again, I'm glad that I actually got to check out that video, man, because it does make a lot of sense. Anyway, I'm gonna go to end this video right here, guys. We got some other stuff that we're gonna get into. We're actually gonna be doing a live stream on this channel with KD Gaming. All right, I'm gonna take a little quick break, organize, get some stuff together, man. We got a busy freaking week this week. We got some stuff up on the board that I want to knock out. I can't wait to get into that thing. I actually got a video that was just released. Y'all go check that out as well. It's called Keep That Same Energy 002. This is gonna be like a little segment that I'm gonna try to release every single day. All right, it's called Keep That Same Energy. Anyway, y'all go check that out, man. And I'm gonna end the video right here. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be beautiful. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.